Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Buzz. I'm your host Brad, and more inspiration from the visit here in Salt Lake City. Had to record some more content because I'm so inspired from not only the conference, but also just so much marketing vibes and mojo going around, especially in Salt Lake City. And I want to begin with, so we're walking down the street earlier, and across the way we saw this beautiful bakery that literally could have been in the middle of Paris. And it was all painted blue on the outside, but in a blue that was like natural earth tone, and it matched the palette of the city, right? If it was like some random neon color or something that didn't match, it would be out of place. Whoever picked this hex code color for the paint, super beautiful choice. And we literally walked across the street, and while we were walking up to the boulangerie, it's called Eva's Bakery, there was like people standing in front taking pictures and selfies, and it just was so cool because just the exterior alone, their customers are becoming ambassadors for their restaurant, their bakery, right? Everyone's cranking out pictures every day for Instagram, posting it, hashtagging it. So we obviously walked in there, grabbed a double espresso, a couple macaroons. I got a hibiscus tea. I don't know if anyone else likes hibiscus tea. It's pretty rare. I love it. I got to order some so I could have it on demand at home. But back to the blue. So it got me thinking, we've talked about Instagramification a lot on this podcast, how to Instagramify your practice, right? So I always talk about the inside, right? A smile quote in front of a couch, some ivy, lights, whatever it is. So you're getting patients taking selfies or pictures at your practice inside, and that's Instagramification inside. Now, obviously, everyone listening doesn't have the opportunity to Instagram the outside, the exterior, like this bakery did with blue. But if you do, if you're not in like a medical building and you do have the ability with your landlord or the exterior, and you think it's an appropriate thing to do maybe for your city without being obnoxious or calling too much attention, but being like really unique. So when people drive by or walk by, they're like, wow, that's different. Get creative with the exterior as well if you can. And I was talking to the really nice person, the barista at the bakery, because we were hanging out for a while, enjoying the atmosphere. And she was saying that like over the last year or year and a half, they have been so busy in making so much money, primarily because through Instagram and social media and all this free content that people are just capturing and posting, they're so busy. And she also said most of the people she meets there, they're all from out of town, really. Like, as people are talking about it, they're reading about it in blogs or magazines. Now, the product's great. Obviously, they have the delicious food and coffee, but they're so busy, really, because of the free, scalable word-of-mouth marketing from their customers. So see if there's an opportunity at your practice to maybe Instagramify the exterior.
What is Dental Year? Dental Year is the leading marketing app in dentistry. Created by marketers, this resourceful platform helps your dental practice in a variety of ways. Content inspiration, real-time marketing ideas, tips on ROI with your current methods, fresh resources, and lots more.
Moving into goal setting. So on our strategy calls with clients, we try to get things like in writing in terms of goals and tasks, because that's really important. I want to reiterate the importance of this because we have found recently, whether it's an office wanting to hit a certain amount of Google reviews or capture a certain amount of video testimonials a month, or a goal to get a new website, writing it down and having the whole team accountable is so important. And you're not guaranteeing the results. You're almost guaranteeing if you don't write it down, right? Lack of results. So write these goals down, be accountable, have deadlines, and it's really inspiring seeing offices hit these goals, almost like really like aggressive goals. When you come up with them, attainable, but kind of like, oh wow, like that would be crazy if we hit that. And when you do hit it, make sure to also celebrate your accomplishments and your goal setting when you achieve these, because you deserve that as well. So write down some goals, specifically marketing, obviously practice management stuff, whatever you want to do, and keep looking at that because that'll keep you inspired moving forward to achieve those goals. So I also want to mention another really nice conversation I had with a dentist at the conference here in Salt Lake City. The question was, should he do his own website? And immediately I defaulted to, absolutely not. But I wanted to keep an open mind and say, you know what? Let me look at it. Let me just see it. Now, I don't think it's in the best interest to use your time if you're a dentist or a team member to be coding and figuring out WordPress or Weebly or Squarespace on your own. It's ridiculous. I really think that. But if you have a passion for it and you're really amazing at it, who am I to say don't do it? So I said, let me see it. Well, I looked at the link and it actually looked okay. Like it literally was, I've seen way worse. It really wasn't that bad. But I said nicely, and he agreed with me, his time is better off spent elsewhere. Right? Delegate these tasks, these things that you shouldn't be doing. Because even though he could save X amount of dollars, and I think this is why he said he wanted to do it because his previous agency was spending all this money and they weren't updating it. Fine, I get it. But there's opportunity costs as well. So maybe they might be saving a little cost with the website company, but what's the opportunity cost when visitors go to this website and it's this boring, lame Weebly website that's not giving any social proof, conversion rate optimization, good user experience? Like, what are they actually losing back, long-term back end, meaning no one's booking because it's just like a nothing burger for the website. And so, like, I wouldn't put veneers in my mouth, even though, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's just because you could watch a YouTube video or maybe figure out how to put together a simple template website on your own, I do not recommend that at all. And luckily he agreed. I gave them a bunch of recommendations that they could roll with, and I think that'll be way more successful for them. But I'll tell you what he did do, which is super amazing. He did a lot of heavy lifting. He put together all the pages, all the URLs. He put together a lot of the content, which was really, really good. And so whoever does their website now will have kind of a blueprint, a roadmap to go through, match the URLs. They still want to maintain all that domain authority and SEO juice. So it's not all for naught. Like, he did create a lot of value with the website in terms of maybe being crawled by Google and getting indexed. And it's fine. That'll kind of expedite the process. Who's ever doing their new website, maybe it'll be us. We'll see. That'd be awesome. But I just wanted to reiterate, this is not something you should be doing on your own. I really don't think so. Designing and developing your own website. And I recommended a book recently on the podcast called Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. I'm still reading it. It's a fantastic book. And this is something that he would also say. You want to delegate tasks, not to grow your business. You want to delegate tasks to buy back your time. Because when you buy back your time, you grow your business, or in your case, you grow your practice. All right, everyone. Thanks again for tuning into this episode of Buzz. If you implement some of these ideas I mentioned today, you'll without question be a wizard of buzz. Take care.